Welcome to the show.
Okay, so that did fix it.
Yeah, boy. While we're back on this map, why is that abomination looking in my soul?
What abomination?
The necro, whatever.
Oh yeah, I need to put you out of that map, don't I? I don't have a map loaded in for where you're going. That'll be fine.
What we're doing this in the film of our mind.
Roll 20.
Okay. Did you prepare two questions just in case we finish this one early?
No.
Oh, Pondo. One day you'll realize you'll do that.
Maybe I've already realized and said not to do that.
I don't know, Pondo. Why are you making our fans hurt on the inside?
I think they're all right.
Hello, fans. I care.
So, last time we left off, we had a very, very long battle at Falkirk. No, that wasn't Falkirk. It was Ulwell.
Yeah.
Where you guys defended a town, helped defend a town full of known gnolls, where one side was pretty fine, the other side was just left to one man against one gnoll. We finally got through, and when they got their confrontation, the one guy got hit once, and he decided to murder the other one.
These things happen.
Yeah.
Sounds about pretty much what I do.
Hellish Rebuke.
Hellish Rebuke, very strong.
So, then you went back to Tavern Rock to get some shopping done, do some side things, get a little bit of extra cash. We found where Serafina did some entertaining. Volkar did some gambling, and then Alexander got beat up by a Goliath named Olga.
I got a black eye.
He got a couple of broken ribs as well.
I walked them off.
Complained heavily.
Did I?
Yes.
Did I?
You did.
I don't believe so. This is not in my recollection.
It's recorded and uploaded to YouTube.
A matter of perfection.
Sure.
Love you too, Pondo.
That's where you actually met up with Gref, who you found out has a tendency to go to brothels to go cry, essentially.
No, I actually told my coworkers about them. They looked at me funny, and I told them technically it's cheaper if you think about it. Natural therapy.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about missing appointments.
Yep.
And them charging you more.
Yep. Not that I know about that, but the brothel or having appointments like that. Just got healthcare this year, so I guess I need to look into getting appointments.
I imagine it's a lot better because you don't have some guy that's telling you you're crazy. You just have someone just patting you there. It's like, there, I guess. Let it
It's
all
your
out.
money. It's your money, honey.
Yeah. Honestly, they probably don't care as much. It's less work they have to do, essentially.
So they're willing to talk.
Honestly, no, they talk. They just probably listen. These are just all...
It depends. There's some great stories about the brothels in Vegas and doing stuff like that.
The stories are great. And wait for it, legendary.
You're just talking about how, people have all sorts of stuff. There's just as much, if not more, confidentiality in that. As long as you don't get caught, I guess.
I think it's illegal in Georgia. I'm not sure. We're a Bible state. We're a Bible state, so we have a lot of stuff that's legal.
I don't remember. It's been like 15 years since I lived in Athens. So.
Yeah, you don't want to come back. Georgia's just getting worse.
I mean, I live in Florida.
Oh
So,
wow!
But
My condolences.
I mean, it's really not as bad as people. As long as you stay out of Orlando, it's fine.
I'm just
I mean,
saying, you have a game that says Florida or Germany, and they tell you a random thing that happened. You have to guess between the two.
yeah, what people don't understand is we keep the crazies around. You know, it's like keeping zombies around, right? Like everybody, oh, it's like they see the crazies and they won't come here to think everybody's crazy. It's like, no, we just keep them chained up like village idiots and it keeps people away.
You know, and old people. Don't forget old people.
Yeah, there's a lot of estate sales. I get a lot of good power tools.
They're never used. But anyway, back to the game. Pondo or GM.
Yes. About Thursday, I sent you guys a few new jobs. Some of them are actually left over because I thought it'd be funny.
This one's just getting progressively worse. I see that mine job. I'm like, I sent y'all a letter not to go back in there, and y'all did. This is what happens.
It's a different mine.
It's a different mine.
Yep.
Is it?
It is.
I
promise you, it is.
don't know. I can't go back to the one before, so I will take your word for it.
The previous one was in Frostborn. The new one is clear in.
Pondo, I took your word for it.
I don't believe that. You're the one that judges me not out loud.
Hey, believe in me that believes in you.
Uh-huh.
I have no idea what he's on about.
You never lost a glitter gun? Drilled to pierce the heavens?
No.
Sunglasses guy?
I've heard this saying multiple times before. That believe in me that believes in you, that believes in the heart of the cards.
No, that's also Yu-Gi-Oh! You're done.
That is Yu-Gi-Oh!
The second half.
I don't know if Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge actually ever made that reference or not. I don't really recall.
You know what? They pop an episode every like 5 or 7 months. So hope Lil Creeble doing better. He's been doing with some shit.
Yeah, he's had major health and depression issues. And it was like anything that he popped up for support, they was immediately funded plus some extra.
Yeah, because he's the original bridge guy. He's like the brand Pappy of the bridge.
He is one of the very first of them.
I think he was the first when I first watched it. We looked for others, we couldn't find any. That's the weird thing.
I don't know. I feel like there was,
but you know what? Technically, it's improv, so I guess improv exists. If you think about it, but he's the one that actually went on YouTube and actually did a full-on thing about it, I believe, or at least the most popular one. Because Team 4-Star did like 2 people before Team 4-Star did a thing with him with Yu Hakusho Bridge, and then they went their separate ways, and so they're seven. They went out to do Dragon Ball Z Bridge.
I think
like Lenny Patura was on Yu Hakusho Bridge, and like one other I can't remember.
He started about 2006, relatively close to when YouTube started. I don't know if that's where he actually had his original stuff posted.
Yeah, it is.
I think there was an Avatar: The Last Airbender bridge that was
garbage.
I don't know. It wasn't garbage. It was rough, like the Karibo one was in the beginning.
Karibo one was amazing. Shut your whore mouth.
It was when you go back and watch it, it's definitely rough to watch.
I would take this challenge later, but probably forget about it.
Probably.
Challenge, like I said, challenge accepted if I remember. Because I do a lot of World of Warcraft, so my time is. This whole weekend just disappeared.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I woke up at like 8, did World of Warcraft, went to bed around 11 at night, woke up again at 8, did World of Warcraft, and now I'm here. And I'm like, damn.
Sounds like a problem.
Nah.
I had a game on Friday, I had a game last night, and I have a game tonight.
You're watching Pit. I'm sorry, I need to do my arena stuff.
Yeah, my weekend's been mostly get up, go to work, get home, get ready for 40K, which that was the trip Saturday.
Exposition the movie.
Yeah, it was definitely exposition of the movie. Got to finally do the thing where I say I wish to go through the doors, like the door is locked. I don't think you heard me. I said I wish to go through the door.
We should go through the door. It's locked. That's not what I meant.
Actually, James was the one that pointed it out. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, well, I'll just unlock it the normal way. I was like, no, you go through it with your power armor. Like, okay.
Yeah, kicking in doors is fun.
Are we gonna kick
And
in some doors tonight, Pondo?
huh?
Are we kicking indoors tonight, Pondo?
No, you guys pick the one where there's no doors involved.
Oh yeah, we're out in the woods looking for a lost child.
We'll build a door frame, put up a door just to kick through it.
Yep. You can't deny us door kicking.
I mean, that's
We
true.
have the
If you
technology.
want to have to round a door, that'd be my guess.
Walk to a random village door, kick it down. Knock, knock. I'm here for dinner. Oh God, what's going on? I'm just the adventurer. Let me break all your pots real quick. I'm pretty sure it's pretty scary on the other side, the NPC side. You see a random guy just breaking shit in your house, go through all your shit. It's
Pretty
fine.
sure, pretty sure there's a comic where Link gets arrested because they think he's just a meth head or he's like having a bad trip. He's running around breaking people's pots and assaulting chickens.
Yeah, there are jokes about it. Definitely jokes about it. But anyway, so so how long does it take us to get to this city?
Well, let me first explain what job you guys picked.
Okay.
Because you picked the one that was in the Shade Dynasty.
Yes.
In Tori, which is a village that has a magical bamboo forest that tends to grow either sporadically or just grow quickly overnight. So they use that as essentially a bamboo farm where they get all their bamboo lumber needs, essentially.
That sounds amazing.
It is amazing. It is also the home to the last shinobi uh, temple training grounds
Yeah.
that no one can get into because the forest always blocks the path somehow.
Oh. Now we have to go into this magical forest. I hope it's
You
not the
may.
magical forest no return.
That is to be seen.
Oh boy.
There's actually an option that is open to you. You could either walk the distance over to there. It will take you much longer, or you can potentially use the teleportation circle they have that is linked to the capital of Shay Dynasty.
They have the technology.
Well,
I
it's
would
more
like
of the
to,
magic than the technology, but
magical technology.
I actually had the magic way before in the first
Mm.
running of the campaign.
You know what? I will.
There is side effects to it.
Oh boy.
As soon as you use it, your stomach will feel essentially like it was turned inside out and completely empty.
So you say instead of having 5 meals a day, I can have 6 meals a day.
Not really. I'm saying it's not a fun experience.
Yeah, like if it comes out, that means I get to eat again.
It does not come out, it just vanishes.
Oh wow. Time to go eat mystery street meat real quick. Because I don't have to suffer the consequences.
You would still suffer the consequences.
Oh, there's nothing there.
Uh
Unless you're
what?
gonna change it just to spite me.
No, I'm saying as in whatever you have in your stomach is gone and you feel insanely hungry. Like your stomach was turned inside out.
Yeah, that's the consequences, but not like, we eat, meat, questionable meat consequences.
That's the consequences in general, whether you eat meat, vegetables, potatoes, or bread.
You're not getting it, Pondo.
Oh, she explained it to me. I was not getting it. Yes, you will
Thank
not
you,
have.
Cotton.
You will not have consequences of food poisoning, I suppose.
Or you could just not eat poison street meat. No problem solved.
Psh, you gotta live in life. I go out and just eat like whatever's in the market before the trip. I'm trying that weird, like jelly stuff. That I'm pretty sure it's probably a ooze.
You may just get sick just eating it. Roll. Go ahead and give me a Constitution roll, buddy, or a saving throw. Get a 15.
Okay, let me see. I think this is save. Came out short.
Yeah. Yeah, as you're eating this, thinking that nothing can go wrong, you end up finding the grossest stuff that looked great and smelled great, but when you eat it, it was
Just gonna
it tasted
turn to
like it
Sarah.
was like days old, just lying at the bottom of the barrel.
Just gonna like whisper to Serafina. Is he stupid or like what is wrong with him? He's eating
Yes.
street food. Okay, that explains so much. Thank you.
I just kind of, let him do his thing. One
He
day
has
he
to
might
learn.
learn.
He has to learn one way or another. I mean,
Maybe he will.
so I guess we need to decide if we're going to use a teleportarium or whatever they call it here. Speaking of 40K references, or
Well, like even without eating the meanest stuff, I think we should take teleportation just to save time.
yeah. Depends if there's a cost to the service or not.
That's
Really?
also a question too.
The cost of service is the agonizing pain you go through with.
Okay.
It's also part of your dues that it's paid for. So
Oh well, hell. Then
I don't really like agonizing pain.
Just don't eat anything, and then you'll be fine. Well,
I don't think that would make it
sleep.
fine.
But you want to prove to me that you're not soft?
Why do I have to prove anything to you?
I'm just saying. We talked about it for like a week.
Because you're being rude.
Was I?
Yes.
You know what? You're right. I'm rude and I'm crude. And totally rad dude.
teleportation room. Going to go teleport circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. When you go into the main hub for these teleportation circles, it's just one little area building set up. There's currently, when you go in, you see different sections for the different nations within Oldheim. One for Baldur, one for Wolfrock, one for Frostborn, one for Harshlands, and one for Fey Dynasty, and so on and so forth. Currently, they were under maintenance. There was some previous accidents that happened before they were used, but it seems that the kinks have been worked out.
It seems, or they have been.
It seems that the kinks have been worked out.
Are there bloodstains somewhere on here?
Not at the moment.
Can I do would it be investigation to see?
It would. I would say investigation, yes.
It sounds like investigation. Okay, I see.
You're looking for clues of, is this a bad idea? What it sounds like.
Okay, let me see. 21.
You can see some old spots where there was some blood stains. Specifically near the Frostborn and Wolfrock Empires. Wolfrock Empires. Circle.
I kind of wish to impart. Yeah, there used to be bloodstains over there.
That's concerning.
We've seen worse.
I kind of squint my eyes towards Volk?
Volcar.
Volcar. Okay. I squint mine towards Volcar. Sure, friend.
How many days travel is it by foot to Ulvurn? It's a while, right?
It would be about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you have to go clear over to where the gate up that, then you have to go through the capital to get to the destination because it's actually on the.
Yeah.
I can kind of point it over here, right there.
I think to myself,
Actually, it's probably closer to there.
I'm going to the portal. There's a kid missing somewhere that needs our help.
Do you want to walk for a week and a half, or do you want to take a chance? And then I'm just gonna walk into the. I'm just gonna walk into the circle.
I'll follow him.
Same here.
Each of you, Graf also steps in. Each of you receive a complimentary loaf of bread. You are instructed to eat that as fast as humanly possible.
Before or after?
Before.
Okay. I'll eat
Uh,
the bread.
I said I already ate.
Okay.
No, I'll eat it. Why not?
You not have
But-
to eat the bread if you already ate.
Yeah, I'm kind of stuffed as my stomach grumbles from the uncivil-ness.
So as like one of the wizards of the people who maintain these circles starts chanting the ritual, you start seeing the runes and everything below you start to glow. As they start glowing, the bright light starts emitting from them, beginning to blind you, practically speaking, bright white. The next thing, but it only feels like about a couple of seconds, you find yourself somewhere different in a more oriental type atmosphere as far as where you were before. Like the paper doors that you see in Japanese settings.
Mm.
And most importantly, you feel like you haven't eaten in days, and your stomach is in agony.
Wonderful.
Is there a restaurant nearby? A place to buy food?
I have a feeling there's probably like multiple restaurants sitting outside the portal to capitalize, and they're all like triple the food value, like cost.
You would be correct. Yes, what is your business? Human man, kind of more of the Eastern style eyes, looks, essentially. Walks up to you and is like, yes, what there is out just outside. What is your business first?
We're here on a quest to find a missing girl.
The one for Entori?
Yes.
Ah, yes. I will notify that. Is that for all of you, or are you all taking separate paths?
I give it a thumbs up, yes.
Yes, we're
All of
traveling
us
as a
are
group.
together.
Excellent. I will notify them that that quest is taken. Please, you may go ahead. There are several stands right by this guild house for you to take advantage of, because you all must be famished. As he says that he can go, that you all can go, Graf just starts booking it.
Oh, Grass with us?
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know he was the NPC of the week.
I'll follow Griff.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Essentially, you guys get your food. Things very much of like either your ramen or your standard Japanese street food.
More street meat.
You know, some of that's salmonella.
You sure about that? Didn't quite work out for you last time.
You know
Let
what?
him learn. Let him learn.
You know what? I'll take the ramen. extra pork.
There you go. There's a wise decision right there.
And I like some deep fry of pork backs too. Or belly, pork belly. There you go. That's the name of it.
Is there any sort of sites you wanted to see at the Capitol before you went on to potentially your mission?
I would like to pick up I guess a short sword.
You want to get a short sword? Don't you already have one?
Yeah, remember what happened to it last time?
You could have got him back. Did you not get it back?
I got it back, but I want to back up
You want to back? Okay.
just in case. And why not get it from a different country? I can look at the different craftsmanship.
Yeah. No, it's you can find a metalsmith, a swordsmith relatively close by that has their own sort of swords, like a very much like a katana style. It's definitely shorter, almost like a. I'm blanking on what the actual name of it is. The shorter katana.
Wakasaki. I think it's called Wakasaki.
Maybe. Someone will correct us later, probably.
Yeah, probably. If I get one of those and I'm like, pay the man and I put it on my side of my hip.
That will be whatever a short sword's cost is at the moment. I do not know at the top of my head.
Okay, I'll mark it off at some point.
I guess
It's
you're all
10 gold
going to head
pieces.
out towards it, or is there anything else that you guys need?
I've got everything I need.
Excellent. I will need someone to give me a survival check. Get out.
I can do that thing.
Please do it.
Okay. When am I just to leave, get to the forest?
You're not. You're actually getting to the town, not necessarily the forest.
Okay. On the road again. On the road again. Oh, wait a minute, I'm on the wrong sheet. Oh, there we go. Survival. 15.
You managed to get there relatively easily. At one point, you probably got confused by the landscape. It's very much open plains, but a little bit of rolling hills. Occasionally, you see the cherry blossom trees that are essentially this time of year about to shed their blossoms as they're blowing through the wind. There's
Oh.
a few people that are coming in through carts with what look like to be buffalo, some sort of type of buffalo. Mostly grains of rice. There's a shipment, actually a couple of shipments of bamboo being sent to the capital. As you can probably surmise, that it is actually coming from Intori. If you do stop and ask them.
Hmm.
As you get to the town, it's very much it's fairly small houses with a bunch of farming people. You can actually see the people out at the moment when you get there. A couple of days later, from when you arrived at the capital first, from the teleportation circles. They're currently just kind of hacking away at the bamboo forest, and it appears that they haven't hardly made a dent at all.
Interesting.
And there's like just a large, like a couple of carts full of the bamboo in there already, various sizes, like the huge 4-inch wide ones up to just the small inch wide to 2 inches.
Do I see any pandas around?
You do not see any pandas.
Hmm.
think because there's the bamboo forest, there's going to be pandas. Stereotype.
Okay, what else eat bamboo?
Not a lot of things, but bamboo is useful. They're there conveniently for your sword fights.
Sure, why not?
I was making that one up completely. I've seen a lot of shows that use the bamboo forests in the midst of sword fights. That way, someone could easily cut through it and cause distractions.
Bamboo lemurs and rats eat bamboo.
Are there rats or femurs there?
Oh, they're what?
Say femurs, right?
Lemurs.
Oh, lemurs. Any lemur?
Bamboo rats and lemurs.
Okay, any lemurs there?
Maybe a couple jumping in within the forest.
Do they look normal?
They look normal.
Okay.
You think that the bamboo is mutating them somehow?
I would say it's magical forest that grows back. So I'm like, maybe they're magical rodents or pandas in there.
Maybe. Are you going to... Who are you going to talk about this quest with to kind of get information?
Probably try to find a person who offered the quest to parents of said missing child.
Yeah, probably head to Intori and see if we can let people know.
You are in Intori.
Oh, wow, okay. We'll talk to the people who were trying to find her anyway. See what they already know.
At the moment, you get when you talk to the people, will kind of tell you directly where she is. That what they say that there's just rumors that occasionally, sometimes during the day, sometimes at night, you can hear the voice of a young girl in the woods singing.
Mm.
No one has tried to go after the voice yet, or they think they probably are just hearing things. And second, no one wants to get lost in the forest because there's an issue of that happening on occasion.
Yeah.
Do people who get lost in the forest ever come back?
Yes, because typically the students at the ninjutsu school actually has to go out and find them, get them out.
No, this is a jitsu school.
Yeah, I said that.
Hmm.
It's the only one left in the entire nation.
I thought it was something else. I thought it was a. I think it said shinjutsu. I don't know.
If I said it was an accident, ninjutsu.
No, ninjutsu. No, wait a minute. I thought it was a shogun school or something.
Why
close.
hasn't the ninjutsu school gone after the girl?
Why they haven't? That they do not know. That's something you would have to take up with them if you can find it.
Yeah. Well, what I think, at least this is what I think as a player, is they don't want to send their people out there to get lost and disappear when they can have outsiders do it.
Fair assumption.
I just assume people are terrible. It works out pretty well.
Expect the worst, hope for the best.
And they would be disappointed. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best.
They would essentially they'll tell you to they'll tell you where the mother is, and they'll tell you where the sort of shogun, or essentially mayor of the town is. That perhaps you would know why that the students there haven't helped them out. The school hasn't helped the mother out in finding the daughter.
Mm.
I would like to talk to the mother first.
Okay.
Do you guys want to split up? Would you guys want to go talk to the mom with me?
We splitting the party.
Should probably stick together and be a better idea.
All right.
I innately don't trust these people.
Why?
I don't trust anyone I don't know. Volker
Do you
doesn't
trust
trust
me?
anyone who doesn't know. We'll see. That remains to be seen.
That's no right now, isn't it? All right. Let's go then.
Off we go then.
On the road again. Yeah, we take a short road down the street to the parents' house, I guess. I don't know how big this town is.
Yeah.
As you make your way over there, you kind of lose track of Graf.
I will go back and look for Griff.
You will not see him for a while.
Probably went off to have a cry.
Does anybody know where he went?
I did not see him leave.
Okay. I hope we didn't wander into the forest.
Yeah, he's the only one that can't see in the dark here, so
He's a grown man. I'm sure he will be fine.
this is
Okay.
also true. We did see him punch a mystery creature in the forest.
All right. Let's keep going then.
Okay.
As you make it to the house of the mother, you open the door. You can kind of see her kneeling to, almost weeping to what are paintings of a young girl in a kimono with a short hair cut to just a little bit above the shoulders, almost. The woman has her hair tied up in sort of like a ceremonial bun, also in a kimono dress. She turns to look at you. Obviously, looks like she's been kind of crying for a while now. Hello, I wasn't expecting company. Please.
Hi, we've taken on the quest in Tori to find a missing girl. Just wondering if you could give us some information.
That's lovely news. She kind of just stammers as she's getting up, somewhat rushed. It's like, would you all like some tea? Perhaps? Please have a seat and take off your shoes.
Fee will take her shoes off.
It's going to take me a minute, but I'll get him off eventually.
Ditto.
Fiddling with sabotons. Shit, is it this one? Because I really got to get a squire.
I'm pretty sure I gave Fee like boots that like lace up all the way to her knees, so she's also like untying them all to get them off.
So
at least boots you can undo like the first couple rows and then you're done. Like sabotons, I gotta say, I got straps and clasps and all sorts of other bullshit.
When I get done, I will help him get his.
I guess mine would be light wood. It'd be easier to take off because I needed stealth to be light.
Yeah. So as you three, or at least two, are awkwardly trying to take off your boots, she's there preparing the tea for like essentially a green tea for those who partake.
Yeah, sure, why
not? You sit down at the table. There's no chairs. It's essentially just a short little coffee table deal that you kneel down to, or sit cross-legged. Your own preference.
I got one knee up while one's folded in the other knee.
Yeah.
Kind of a slightly laying position.
What would you all like to know that I may be able to help with?
Where did she go missing and about what time?
I say about a week ago. A couple of the farmers saw her going into the forest. She hasn't come back.
Making sure the mother looks human, right?
Yes.
Okay.
She is human.
How familiar would you say that the girl is with the area she went missing in?
Say again?
How familiar is she with that area? Has she been there before? Is this just the first time that she's been there and disappeared? Or?
There has been a couple occasions where she's went in and come back out. The issue is that the forest changes every day, almost every night as well.
Mm.
It's not unheard of for someone to go in there and get lost for a couple days.
Right.
Typically, if they get out in a couple days or so, someone from the school within the forest helps out and gets them out of there. But for some reason, they haven't done that for my daughter. I don't know why. I've tried asking the Shogun, but he has not been forthcoming with any information, unfortunately. He's only said that he sent out a notice for it, and I'm still here waiting. I guess now that you all are here, I don't have much waiting to do, hopefully.
So as a out of character, do we know how much business for the dynasty that the export of their lumber is?
It's hard saying. You could probably say at least 50%, just because
So it's definitely sizable.
it's a sizable forest, and they do limit themselves on how much they cut,
Yeah.
as to not maybe disturb anything major in the forest.
I could see them not wanting to do anything that might jeopardize their lumber exports, whether it's spooking like laborers or whatever. If there's a missing, or there's, lack of a better terms, a ghost girl, whatever, whatever, voices in the woods that might spook the workers or something. I can see that might be a reason why they're very reluctant to help. That's what I think anyway, just from a logistics standpoint. But well, I know I'm eager to get started as soon as possible. The quicker the better.
Suppose you could go into the forest at any point that you did. I can't really give you a map or anything to help you out.
Oh yes, the fact that it changes on the regular, I can understand that.
That's the only ones that really know how to traverse the forest are the ones of the ninjutsu school, but of course it's very, very difficult to get a hold of any of them. Got to send a messenger dove in there, and occasionally we'll get something back if they feel like it.
So basically, there's no help at all. It's fine.
Unfortunate, yes. Most of them that graduate the school are known to go to the capital and act as agents for them when they graduate. That's essentially their main purpose at the moment, since they're the last ones.
Okay then. So how old is this child?
She is roughly about 5.
5. Do you know the last thing she was wearing, color wise?
A pink dress.
Pink. Okay.
Will certainly stand out.
Okay. Same. I look at her. I'm guessing.
What is her name?
Mio. Mio.
And may we see a picture?
I have the drawing. It's not perfect, but I guess it's something.
Knowing how superstitious people or how are there any rumors of known spirits or other creatures that inhabit the forest that we should be aware of?
The legends say about the forest is its own spirit, reason why it grows so quickly and so sporadically. And paths open where some paths close, even though despite no one touching the bamboo of the paths.
Well, if it's one thing I've learned in my years of experience is never underestimate the potential for these sorts of things. You would not believe the crazy stories that turn out to be true. I think we have what he'll look at the others. We have a description. We know, where to start. I think we should get to it. Yes.
Sure,
Unless
but I
anyone
want
has
to
a better
stop
idea.
and talk to the Shogun first.
Okay. Yeah, we could do that. I don't have any other questions unless anybody else has any.
I was trying to get to what color their hair was.
Black.
Okay, cool.
If there's anything I can do for you, please let me know. May not have much, but I just want my daughter back. You can imagine.
I kind of tilt my head. Is your father here?
No, he's back at the Capitol working.
Okay, fair enough. Make sure we don't have two people missing.
No.
Fair enough.
So do you all head out to go awkwardly put your boots back on, then go to the Shogun's house?
Yeah.
I leave my boots off because I know I gotta take them back off.
That's a fair assumption. As you get to the Shogun's house, his house is definitely bigger than most of the other ones. It's more of a tower, so to speak. Most places here are one story. His is 2 stories.
Ooh la la.
And it's surrounded by like a fairly short wall. Maybe I wouldn't say short, but maybe 7 feet high. Where typically no human would be able to be tall enough to look over it. Essentially.
Hmm.
At the front gate, there are 2 guards that stand at the ready with glaives, stopping the path. What is your business?
We're wondering if we could ask the Shogun about a missing girl.
Very well. They'll stand aside, letting you all through. One of the ones on the other side will guide you to inside the building. And you obviously have to go through the process of taking your shoes back off to step inside.
Yeah.
I guess before I walk in, I try to rub off the dirt off my feet.
Yeah. Mostly the first floor is just record keeping, essentially. A couple of people at desks going through records of what needs to be sent out and what's coming in, sorting through all that stuff. And then towards the center, there's a spiral stairway that goes up to the 2nd floor. You go up to. When you get up there, there's a man that's gray hair, hairline about halfway on the top of his head, wearing blue robes with kind of a floral pattern to them. At least like a floral design on some of the sleeves and towards the bottom of the robes. Right now he's kind of kneeling over top kneeling on the ground, signing some papers that are on a small coffee table type desk, essentially. The guard stops and he will look to the journalist like, "Sir, these 3 here are here to investigate the disappearance of the girl." The man will nod, that standing for them, like, very well, you may leave. The guard bows and then also makes his leave. The man stands up, and looks to three of you. We're here to investigate the disappearance.
Yes.
And you've come to me for information, possibly?
We were wondering what you knew about the Miss disappearance and why the school hasn't gone in to look for her.
Yes, the disappearances of the girls. Apparently, one day she went in and she hasn't come back out for over a week. I had met after a couple of days that she's been missing. I sent a letter to the school. And about a day after, they gave me a reply saying that they will not try to find the girl as something in the forest is disturbed. They left it fairly ominous, and I do not know why. I would send guards in, but I don't know how useful they would be in that situation. As you may already know, the only ones that know how to traverse that forest easily, or just relatively at all, is the ones of the school. As much as I know that the mother is hurting, there's not much in my power that I can do at the moment. We could potentially send a party in to hack through the forest and see if we can get to any point that they could be referring to. That is taking a gamble of actually succeeding or failing. That's not preferable. No matter how many workers that we may have that would be willing to do it, there's no telling how many would actually return. Whatever they may find, or whatever, or however, if they get lost or not.
So you have no idea what they were talking about when they said something was disturbed?
I do not know. They left it fairly ominous message. The people in this town do believe that this forest itself is a spirit as a whole. If some part of that spirit is disturbed, perhaps some part of that force wanted the girl to stay with it. I cannot offer much help to you. I can book dormitory for you to stay whenever you want to get, whenever you decide to. Either wait or just head into the forest now. The voices that have been heard mainly at night, but occasionally on the day.
How many days?
It's probably about afternoon, almost evening time.
Right.
I do suggest that if you go into the forest, that you prepare yourselves to stay a while, as I cannot guarantee you your ease of return afterward when you go in.
Hmm.
We will make sure we are prepared.
The only thing I wish for you not to disturb are the animals within, for they are just innocent creatures of the forest. And if we disturb, and we do not know what actions may cause if we may kill any of the animals in there for food. We have not dared to try for fear that we may lose a resource that we do not want to afford losing.
Hmm. Mhm.
Is there any questions that I may be able to answer for you?
Nothing that I can directly think of.
Oh, you have been very helpful, sir.
Maybe we should just find Gref and go.
I think that would be the most advisable course of action. The longer we wait, the less our chance of success is.
This is true.
So I
Very
guess we
well.
leave to go find Grub.
I wish you three the best of luck. Well, I guess 4 if you're missing some. So as you leave, and get back your dress and leave the dormitory. Gref is actually found talking to some of the, essentially the. I really don't want to call them lumberjacks, but bamboo jacks,
I just call them laborers.
laborers. Yeah.
I don't know what else you call them other than lumberjacks.
Yeah.
Timbermen, whatever.
Bamboo men.
Shooters.
Yeah.
Bamboozlers.
Yeah, he's pretty much seen there, standing by them, talking, shooting the shit. Was you interrupting him? No,
I mean,
leave him to
I'll
his
wait till he-
devices.
I'll wait till he finishes his current conversation, then we can grab him.
Okay.
I think I know what he's doing, so
Hey guys, what'd you guys find out?
absolutely fucking nothing.
The Shogun says there was something awakened in the forest.
That we got the basic description. We learned a couple things, small things about the girl herself, but I think the biggest thing is just to get in there and try and find her, or try and stop whatever might be, whatever might have taken her captive, possibly.
Indeed.
Yeah. The only thing I've been able to find out is that they've been hearing on occasion singing in the forest, mainly of a young girl. Other times, some sort of lady.
It's always a little girl singing like Firajaka or something. It's always creepy as
Some
fuck.
sort of, some sort of creepy childhood song. Something about ashes,
Yep.
cherry blossom petals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Give me an axe. That, or well, I guess this is a more of a hatchet sword thing. May come in handy, may not. I don't know. Ultimately, we kind of, I guess we have to just jump in there.
Grab some extra rations before we go in there.
Sure.
Yeah, probably should do
The
that.
rations 2 silver pieces each.
Yeah, that should be cheap.
Yeah.
All heading in.
Yep.
Yeah. Nothing to it but to do it, really.
Someone give me a percentile.
Oh boy.
$14. Okay. almost till you go in, you're just kind of wandering about, feeling like you're going around in circles, but it's hard to tell because when you go back, sometimes the path is closed or it's just completely changed. You don't really hear any voices as of yet. The only living beings you see within the forest are essentially the lemurs, the rats, some birds. Um, when it gets to about nighttime, of course, all of you can see in the darkness. The only one that can is Graf, so he pulls out a torch essentially, so he can see. Uh, about night falls, you really still don't hear anything quite yet. Uh, until probably close to what you can think to be midnight, judging from what you can see of the sun, the moon, not the sun, but the moon. Start hearing like these slight whispers. Uh, it's in a tongue that you're not quite sure of. Not really common, elven, infernal, etc., etc.
Hmm. So we've set up like a little camp or something, right?
You can if you want.
I cast comprehend languages.
Okay.
Yeah, that works too.
Do you have that as a ritual or?
It's a bard spell.
Okay. Yeah. You cast that, and you're able to actually hear what the whispers is. It's like, come deeper, come closer. Just in repeat, over and over.
The voices want us to go deeper.
Of course they do.
And closer.
Naturally.
Do we follow the voices?
Don't entirely have much of a choice, although we don't exactly know where to go. It says,
It's
You
a
know.
lead.
what's this going deeper and closer, or whatever, but it's okay, well, in what direction is that?
It seems to be northward from what you can see from. I don't know if all you guys are astrologists or not.
Well, somebody's got a ranger, right? I mean, ranger, you can always tell where north is.
That's also true.
I look up to the sky. Ah, constellations. I think that way's north.
It is sometimes hard to see these constellations because it's just essentially the overgrowth almost of the bamboo. So you can't see barely enough to get a general direction of north. So you're going to just keep on heading through, or you're going to stop and camp for a while.
I was gonna start ritually casting detect magic, but
Okay.
we also have the comprehend languages thing. I mean, we can just keep going.
I don't remember when you use that as a ritual. Is it 10 minutes or is it an hour?
It's
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Yeah.
I believe if you cast it as an action, it just happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or not ritual, but
Normal cast time.
how long does that last?
Uh,
That is the real question. I think it's about an hour.
might just be 10
Detect
minutes. I'm not seeing
magic.
anything longer than 10 minutes. Let's see.
One up to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Within 30 feet. Someone give me another percentile roll. roughly about what you can tell about maybe 7 minutes after going into activating your spell, you actually sense something coming in from almost behind you. You can feel something. And it suddenly shifts away.
Can I tell what school of magic it belongs to?
Illusion?
Hmm. They all differently. Let them know. It's definitely some magic afoot. Not that that necessarily needs to be said.
After that, you start to hear singing of a young little girl.
We should follow that voice.
It don't know how long this comprehend languages work. I believe it's
Just
also
an hour.
is an hour. Okay. From what you can tell of it, from what's getting translated to you, it's like a nursery rhyme. One of dark origin, obviously. So you're following the voice?
Yep.
Do you guys want to go follow the spooky child song or the creepy whispers telling us to come closer?
I choose the child voice since we're looking for a child.
I don't know which one is more terrifying. Children.
Okay.
All right, we should be back.
Okay. Baby, we're back.
Things
Oh,
crashed.
things did crash. But what did we learn from the situation?
Um, you follow the voice, and about eventually it takes you another hour before you start seeing a clearing happening. And it's not necessarily a full clearing, it's just more scattered about just bamboo trees. See bits of moonlight shining out, rocks here and there. And as far side of you, you can actually see there's this someone that's laying on the opposite end of you in a very dirty dress. It's
Is
hard to
that dirty? Is that dirty dress pink?
it's gray to you currently because it's in darkness.
Fair enough.
But Greg
Wait.
has a torch.
Huh? What, you want me to throw it?
No, don't throw it. Don't throw it. That could be
I'm
a
throwing
trap.
it.
No.
Doing it.
Can I
Damn
take
it.
it from him?
He's already throwing it.
Can I shoot it out the air?
He didn't throw it at the figure, did he?
Nearby.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Don't we have moonlight?
Yes, but it's not in position where you can see.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Well, what do we see near the torch that he threw over there?
It is a. It's hard to see who exactly it is, but you can tell the dress is pink, very dirty pink.
I'll start getting closer
This seems
while
like a
looking out
trap.
for anything around us.
You see me have my bow out, bow and arrow, just like looking around, knowing that like this is a trap. And I'm like kind of looking around, like, as I'm like scooching towards it.
Velkar, are you kind of hanging behind?
No, I'll go with him.
Are you going with Serafina?
Yeah.
Okay. I think Valkar will keep maybe a 15-foot distance from the two of you.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, Graf will. Ref will do it. By the time you get maybe about halfway to the person that's over there, you start hearing shifting along the trees around you. Suddenly from the left to the right, behind you, in front of you. Suddenly, it's just quiet. And about a moment later, to about your right from where you're heading towards the girl, you see from the shadows appearing a creature with one eye, red, fleshy skin, two arms with scythe-like blades at the end, from the forearm to the hands where the hands would be. Almost like a mouth from the stomach, as jagged teeth stick out from the front of it. With the center of that also another eye. That I think we might go ahead and take a early break, so that way
Yeah,
I
boy.
have some time to prepare the fight, because I didn't quite have a chance to do that early.
Bum 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 bum.
So until then, we'll be back in 7-8 minutes.
That seems legit.
I did not mute my mic for the stream. I was probably talking the entire time, people, and I was only hearing our one-way conversation.
Oh well.
That's fine. It'll all be cut out later.
That'll be cut out later.
We'll fix it. Fix it in editing.
I
Fix
will,
it in
yeah.
post.
Okay. Well, I can't quite get the girl who is injured in frame. She is above, though. If you just gotta trust me, people.
Mhm.
Right
You
there.
know what? You're not wrong. Unless I super zoom out, it's the same thing. So
Yeah. So an important bit is the characters who are going to have to fight this strange abomination of a creature. Your token is there. Where did that come from?
No, that one's mine. This one I put up there.
Oh, okay.
That other, I can't control that other one.
Okay, well, I'll have to fix that, though.
I see we use the same token tool. I see you two are a man of culture.
Yeah. I didn't get to Cotton's because that one that I had temporarily worked.
You've had mine the longest.
Yeah. That is a mistake on my part. I will admit this.
I do like Atomic's token. That character looks pretty cool. Not saying that mine isn't cool.
Yours has green anime hair.
I'm a wood elf. They have, and the thing, it shows them with green eyes. So you know.
You have green hair.
When I looked up wood elf, and that was one of the things, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go with this.
Okay. If you all would please, I would like you to roll for initiative. I get the thing up. There we go.
I'll take a 20.
Oh, it's actually all done for me, mostly.
Okay, let me see. Switch there, go to curve stats.
Yeah, as long as you're
Initiative and
selecting.
initiative.
Yeah.
Which one's the highest?
Oh yeah, he's back at 6. I didn't have to change anything for that.
Okay, I have a 19. Sweet.
I have an 18. That's not you. I gotta ditch that.
Interesting that it's, at least mine didn't seem to take my.
It did. You got a 20.
Yeah, when you mouse over it though, I mean, I've got a +5 for initiative.
You
Unless it's just not
+5?
showing the number. Unless it's not, yeah, I get my intelligence to. Intelligence.
Oh, it's because of the war
war
wizard thing?
magic and then something else.
Your dex.
Yeah, that'd be it.
that thing.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
You should
it's
be
one of the more-
25. It doesn't really matter in this instance.
Yeah, it doesn't. But it's just
Uh,
curious because it usually shows a number in the equation or whatever.
Gotta check.
It's
Gotta check.
fucking it did something to me up there.
It has a 3 and a rolled low. Yippee-ki-yay. What abomination. It has a 11.
It shows you that picture of all those nat ones. Like, I still can't believe you rolled 3 nat ones back to back to back.
That is a
Never seen that
travesty.
happen
I've
before.
rolled 3 threes before.
We had
It was
literally
devastating.
for a single 3-hour game, we had the most critical successes and critical failures I've ever seen in a game ever. Like just one single session.
That sounds amazing.
It was
Also,
everybody was either rolling like 19 and 20 or everybody's rolling like below 5 the whole night. It was incredibly frustrating.
Okay. Let me describe this creature again for you. It is about a medium-sized, fleshy-like creature that has, starting from about mid size of its forearm, is long scythe-like swords, essentially. In the center, and on his chest, along down to his stomach, is like long, jagged teeth that is almost like a mouth, and it only has a single eye, no mouth or anything at the face.
yep. Stuff of nightmares.
So when you say long jagged claws, you mean like, do you know what a Necron flare is?
I would akin it more to, yes, I would akin it more to like essentially like size of like Tyranids.
Okay. Gotcha. Isn't it great how you can always refer to something by its 40k equivalent?
It's easy to equate it to people by things as they might be familiar. But yes, for like for you, I would say it's like Tyranid size.
Yeah.
Volkar, you have the initiative.
All right. Yeah. Let's see. The first thing I'm gonna do. So it's the thing over here to the right, yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. First thing I'm gonna do is cast protection from good and evil on myself, because that seems like a smart thing to do.
You would be correct.
So I'm gonna do that. So that's an action, and then I'm going to move and then draw my axe as part of my movement and move towards this thing. So we'll move here. I literally just tried to do the TTS tab and drag thing like a dumbass. That'll be my turn.
Where's that? I understand.
Yeah.
Alexander.
Okay. It has not acted yet, so I get advantage on my attack on it. I have an action around, acted in the round or whatever. Bonus action, cast Hunter Mark on it. I just see some runes appear over my eyes as my Hunter Mark, kind of like a scope.
Right.
And I would take a shot at it.
Okay.
Okay, weapons. Change to advantage. And hope for the best. That would be a hit.
That'll hit.
And let me add my extra d6 of damage. And that will be my turn.
That has +6 to it.
Like +6 damage or just plus?
It has +6 damage, so 1d8 +6. Is
Mm,
that including some sort of bonus from your
let me see.
Humidity?
It might be adding the
Humanoid bonus.
no, not the humanoid bonus, the bonus to hit to damage. Let me check.
Huh?
Because you remember you get +2 if it's a range for fighting style. But let me double check that. Just to hit. Yeah, that's what it's doing. I gotta figure out how to not do that.
So you do 1d8 plus 4, so you got a 3, so it'd be 7 plus 5 will be
Just
what?
take 2 damage off of it. Yeah, I don't know how to add a +2 just to attack, not the overall
So
damage stat.
on your in your core page, go to core
Okay.
stats on the left
Core-
side, bonuses, penalties. Where it says ranged, you just add the +2 to your attack rolls.
Thank you. That'll do it.
Yep, and then you can take it off the weapon itself, and that'll just add it to any ranged weapon attack you make. We'll have those bonuses to it.
anything.
Okay.
Uh,
That'll work.
anything else you want to do?
Oh, that's well, so we got that to the left. We only saw one creature pop out, right?
Yes.
I believe so. Yes.
Okay. Then I will swoop around. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As I try to make it towards the girl. That'll be my turn.
All right. The abomination will go next. Since there's already a target in front of him, he will start. Essentially, he's like low running as he's holding his sides down towards the ground. He's coming in low for like a sweep after Volcar.
I'm just imagining like Voldo from Soul Calibur is all I'm seeing in my head,
Yeah.
running like all creepy like.
That wiggle just coming at you.
Just never stop, just always moving.
It will swipe twice at you.
And it does have disadvantage, I believe. Or I assume it does.
Yes. It does have disadvantage due to your spell.
Yeah, I was say I figured it was one of those 6.
It covers a wide range, so it's gonna hit something.
Yeah, it's kind of what I figured. It's a pretty good spell to always have. You never know.
Yeah.
I mean, you cover a bit of the gambit.
First one I guess misses. Second
yeah.
attack would probably also miss. You have
they both
16, I'm guessing.
Right now I have my axe and shield out, so I'm at
19.
19.
Is your defense style?
Yes, because best style.
Yeah.
Especially in
confirm.
5e. Especially in 5e with its flat AC curve.
Yeah. That will be all from it, unfortunately.
Level 2 Volcar is as hard to hit as an Elder Dragon, to put it into perspective.
Yeah, of ancient.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I think an adult ice dragon has a 19 AC.
Yeah. Well, it's like it was so weird coming from Pathfinder, where like a higher level campaign. It's like, oh yeah, you have a +38 to hit or whatever the fuck. And so here it's
Roll it down for Pathfinder. Add 20 to your 8, whatever your level is. That's where your AC should be. If you can do above +25, you're untouchable.
No. But all right.
Seraphina, you're next.
I move down here and I cast protection from good and evil on Gref.
Anything else?
Nope, that's all.
So when you touch Graf and give him the spell, it's like, ooh, I got the fuzzies going on. All right, let's get some punching going on. He just kind of runs up right next to the thing.
Mr. Jiggling.
Volcar and goes in for like a Superman punch with his shield at the thing's eye. Maybe face. He's not quite sure yet.
Is Griff Captain America?
No.
I don't know. Slamming things with his shield.
He does hit with a 17. Yes. D4 plus 5 because of dueling. And as he does like the punch, he's actually going to go try to kind of get behind him and get him in like a essentially a German suplex position
Mm,
and grapple him. It may not work, but it could work.
it could.
It probably will not work.
Well, it's opposed, right? So
It is opposed. So it does not work.
yeah.
He's not quite sure where to grab this thing as its front face is almost like a mouth. Her front body is like a mouth, and he doesn't quite want to touch the teeth,
Yeah.
fearing that it may chomp his arms off.
It's a fair, smart man.
Yeah. We are now back with Volkar.
All right. I'm gonna hit Mr. Squirrely here, or attempt to anyway. So I'm gonna try him with a battle axe. I don't think a 14. No, I don't know if a 14 will hit. I don't think it will.
It does not.
Okay. Let's see what else. There's something else I can do. Man, that's what I get for taking utility spells.
Well, your blasty spells come later.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Click.
That'll be it.
That'll be it for now.
Yeah.
Okay. Alexander.
I'm gonna shoot him again.
I was about to say don't roll 1, but you didn't.
Didn't add the 2 to it. Did I put it in the right spot? Let me check.
It hits regardless. 2 or not. 24 plus 7. 11. Roll your hunter's mark.
Thank you.
You've done a total of 15.
That will be it. Oh, well, I guess I move 6 more spaces towards the girl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that would be my turn.
Rolling frame, maybe. Possibly. Who knows? Seeing that the abomination is now being flanked by both sides, it kind of just makes a swipe at Volkar and at Griff. First will be Volkar.
I'm gonna use arcane deflection. Well, no,
It is
no,
one
actually,
amongst those things.
actually, no, it won't
I
matter
already know.
regardless.
21. Do you want
Yeah.
to?
Yeah, I'm gonna hellish rebuke.
Are you going to take the hit in Hellish Rebuke?
Well, if I arcane deflection, it still meets it, and I forgot because it meets, it still
Oh, it still
gonna-
hits.
Yes.
still hits regardless. Because arcane deflection is only +2 right now.
Okay, so you're not using
will-
shield. You're using something
Yeah.
else.
Well, I have a shield, but War Magic. Oh yeah, so War Magic has it's part of the feature of you can burn your reaction to either give you +2 to AC when you get hit or +4 to a saving throw
I was talking about
as a
this,
reaction.
the spell
But
shield where it gives you +5 for the turn.
I do have it, but I'm not. That's not what I was going to use.
Okay, so you're not going to burn that.
No, but so he's going to hit me, and then I'm going to hit him back with Hellish Rebuke, which seems like a better use. Now that I think about it.
Okay.
So
Impel
So you're
fire.
going to Hellish Rebuke it.
yes, I am for 26 fire damage, unless he passes a DC 13 dex.
Oh my goodness.
It's almost max damage.
That looks
Oh boy.
11.
That's a
so he
failure.
takes all of it. You also take 13 in the process.
I'd take 13. Okay. Oh, from him. Yeah.
Yeah, from him.
That's fine. Right. Yeah, I like to imagine as he hits me, just this green fire just snakes out like back along his arm, like almost like an electric feedback. It just torches him. Pretty good one.
Yeah, no, it's essentially as he swipes into you, kind of almost smacking across with the side of its blade as it deflects off your shield. You kind of just look at him, back at him, and I'm assuming you have like green eyes and green flame.
I have yellow eyes and green flame. Man.
Yellow eyes, your yellow eyes spark bright as just a large burst of green flame consumes them. Gref's like, holy shit! it lights on fire now?
No, I believe this was me.
Oh, warning, please.
Look, I don't think about it. It just happens.
That's a problem.
We'll never get into a fist fight with me.
Fair enough.
I say another side. Some will say it's a condition.
Next, he'll try to hit Gref, which he does not. Seraphina, you are up.
I cast Guiding Bolt.
Of course you do.
Guiding bolt, best bolt.
Don't hit your friend.
I got 20.
Okay, that does not hit your friend. You hit it.
20 points of radiant damage.
Jesus.
And also, the next attack has advantage.
Yeah.
That's like this big, from the ground, golden, ray of sun basically just shoots up through him.
Sun, golden sun, kill my enemies.
What type of cleric are you?
He's life.
Life cleric. Yeah, see, I'm another game. I got a death cleric I want to do, and I'm gonna use guiding bolt, but I'm gonna make it like where it's just like a skull of like,
necromantic
Nice.
energy.
Yeah. Well, instead of it being a shiny bolt, it's just a skull of necrotic energy. It seems like a.
My goddess's symbol is a yellow star. So
So,
fits.
Oh, he looks like he's covered in glitter now for the next round.
great.
Oh God.
I forgot about the glitter.
Sparkles in the.
It's like golden, super fine glitter all over him.
Now I don't want to touch it anymore. I don't want to get glitter on me.
So Graf just looks at it like I just got blinded from the sudden green flame that bursted out of the thing. And he looks back. I was like, all right, I got this thing. And suddenly it just blinds him with the holy literally light. Like, oh Jesus! Now it's bright as hell.
Sorry.
As he attempts to just kind of like cover his eyes in as much as he can with the bright light and try to go for a swing at it with his shield.
He has advantage.
19. That's true. I'll roll a d20.
Crit,
See if
crit.
He does not crit.
Uh,
He does hit though. 8 points of damage.
Actually, I had to think to myself. I was like, do I want to do Eldritch Knight or do I want to go Champion for the bullshit thing where I get crit
19
on
to
19?
crit.
Or later
Yeah.
on 18 to crit? Because Scorching Ray with a 10% crit chance is not bad.
it's pretty good. Some would say it's super effective.
It is indeed.
He tries the same thing where he's going to try to essentially put it into a full Nelson and attempts to hold this thing down.
That's a pretty good one.
Pretty good chance. Got a good, decent hold. Unfortunately, it kind of just dislocates his body and wiggles out. It's like, oh, that's disturbing. Oh, this is weird. Weirder than the necro what's-its.
I think nobody's forcing him to try and
Forcing him to do it.
to do this.
Yeah.
It's a tough job grabbing weird stuff, but someone has to do
This
it.
is my stick. What I do.
I have to stick to the script.
I punch, then grab.
Grab and punch.
But never grab and punch. Punch then grab. Always.
Well,
All
then
right.
you have Tavern Brawler. There's an order
Yeah.
of things.
Yeah. All right.
What car you're up?
I am indeed up. Let's see if it just. No, I can't. No. Yeah, I'll just try and hit it again.
The glitter just kind of vanishes off this guy, by the way. As soon as Gref punches him.
Oh my god, roll 20. Cooperate with me, please. Okay, thank you. Right. Yeah, 16 hit him. Get the double 16. Bueller?
Oh, yes, that hits.
Okay.
You just need a 15 to hit, essentially.
Okay, cool. Let's see. I don't think I have anything I can cast as a bonus action yet. I don't have all the cool spells.
It's a coming.
Oh, I know.
Just 5.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a D8 battle axe. There's something really special about it. Yeah, that'll be it.
Alexander, you are up.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna shoot it again.
Don't roll a 1.
I'm just seeing if this thing will say I can change it to like specifically range, but I don't see that as an option on here.
For
My weapon, I just have dex.
well, it should have the attack stats.
Oh, you know what? I put it under melee weapon. That's why it's not adding that thing.
That would be why.
You know what? That'll do it.
Just go ahead and make your roll now. We can fix it later.
You know what? You're right.
You hit.
And my D6.
13
Yep.
points.
Yep.
You are able to porcupine this thing more with your arrows.
Woo! I'm doing the thing. And that'll be my turn.
Got to get that sharpshooter, man.
Yeah,
that's the business.
That is the
The
business.
bee's knee. The bee's knees.
So after this thing kind of noodle his way out of the full Nelson that Gref did, he's going to do like a spin slash. Again, both splitting his attacks. One against Gref, one against Volcar. We did Gref first this time. Why not? A natural 1. I'm missing terribly. Volcar is next. 20. I'm guessing you're going to use your reaction to block that.
Oh, wait, remember, he's got disadvantage to attack both of us because of.
That is with disadvantage.
Oh,
yeah, it's up there.
Yeah, I'm gonna arcane deflection, so it'll give me 21, so it doesn't hit.
Yeah, you see it's about to hit you, but you kind of just activate your force field deal of magic.
Yeah,
I'm guessing.
it's kind of like well, it's kind of like wherever it goes to hit, it just it's almost like a section of like little hexagons, like arcane hexagons that pop up and just to take the hit, and it just
yeah.
like a ripple of water, but just in the air, it's just arcane energy.
Yeah.
And so I can't cast any spells to the end of my next turn. It's the only downside, but
Wait, you could do cantrips.
I don't think that really harms your build that much, though.
No, it's not that bad.
Some would say it's all right. Gee.
This
Seraph.
build's kind of slow until you get to about 7th level anyway.
Yep. Seraphina.
I cast Sacred Flame. He needs to make a dex save of 13.
You will attempt to make a dex save of 13. He does not make a dex save of 13. Why am I doing bad at saves now?
I don't know, I like it. He takes 7
Sparkling damage.
It is 7.
sparkly damage.
Is-
Radiant damage again. It's radiant damage. It's this big shooting star just falls out of the sky and lands right on him.
It's like radiant damage, but it's just glitter.
This one doesn't have the glitter. The glitter's only for if you have advantage.
It's like she's a boomkin druid.
Just glad she doesn't have fairy fire, because then we'd all be covered in glitter.
I do, but I haven't cast it because she'd all be covered
Oh.
in glitter.
God.
She did that last time.
Remember,
to-
that's how you
oh.
had advantage all the time on the whole
Oh,
pack.
yeah, that is right. That's right.
Because she casted glitter on everything.
Look, in your 4 games a week, this shit blends together.
Yeah. Griff will make his go. Hoping for maybe to restrain this thing, and his attempt is after he punches it, he misses. Unfortunately.
Gonna have to have a conversation with this guy about the art of stabbing things in the neck.
He is stabbing with his fist. He will attempt to grapple it. That's not good.
Yeah, I'd say so.
There's a lot of ones. Hopefully it doesn't trend to us.
Let's see. Yep, nope. Cannot grapple it at all. This one thing is not happening at the moment.
He keeps
As-
dislocating his body every time he grabs it.
It's. I was like, I feel like this thing doesn't even have bones. It's just a noodle.
And it starts jiggling to mock you.
Yeah.
It's just gross.
Yeah. All right. Let's hit it again. Wow. Same exact roll.
Yeah.
Way to go. Maintaining that average. Yeah, that'll be it. Since I can't cast anything else.
Is it enough?
No.
Okay.
It is definitely, from what you can tell, it is hurt. As like the fibers of its body is like disconnecting from itself.
Hmm.
Alexander,
I will pop it again.
you will pop it again.
And it worked.
You hit it.
Yeah, my D6. And lower it down a little bit.
You heard it.
And, I kind of look over to the girl. Does she seem alive or?
There are 14 points of damage. Done.
I did 14 damage. This girl looks alive next to me.
You can find out on your next turn
Fair enough.
when you do an action and not shoot.
You know what? Fair enough. Just poking with my foot. Hey, you alive?
This abomination at the moment, it's kind of, you see its form jiggle, but not necessarily the jiggle the way that it was before, where it was essentially attempting to get free. It's almost as if it's changing its form as its size diminishes down to a smaller size, and its body shifts into what looks to be the girl that is actually right next to Alexander right there. And it attempts to make a break for it. Volkar, would you like to do something as it tries to make a break for it?
Yeah, I'll make a attack of opportunity.
Okay.
course, minimum damage.
Hit.
I mean, yeah, it's better than nothing, but not by much.
Every little bit. Ref does not make the attempt, as he is slightly by it changing through such a small form. Pretty much turning to a little girl, which is disturbing and
Yeah,
morally confusing.
more confusing.
Serafina, you are up.
Can I attempt to figure out what's going on with the shape change?
It's make a Arcana or religion.
I'll go with religion.
You've heard that there's some supernatural creatures that are able to change their form into different, either to different other people or objects. This seems to be doing the same thing,
So he's just trying to confuse us.
essentially.
Well, yeah, I think he's just trying to confuse us. And then I'll go up a little bit. That's it. Unless I can make an attack. I don't know if that skill or took my action.
That did take your action. It did. Ref will attempt to chase after it and then try to punch it and grapple. Hesitantly, but he will do it, as he has been told it is some sort of trick. He'll miss the attack. And the grapple is yet again unsuccessful. Volkar, it is back to you.
All right. Let's see, how far away is he? 23. I'm gonna try and hit him with a Toll the Dead. So let's see, make sure it. Sorry, I'm trying to see what the save is. If I don't remember.
What are you trying to do?
Casting Toll the Dead. I think it's a Wisdom save. Yeah, Wisdom saving throw. Yeah. Okay, I don't know why none of that worked, but
It failed. So I believe you get a D12
yeah, it's D12. I'll fix the
since it's damaged.
spell. Yeah. 6 necrotic damage. Fix this. And let's see, I'll move up here and try and cut it off a little bit. All right, that'll be it.
It kind of trips up as it essentially takes this damage from that. As it seems like it's getting weaker. Though in the girl state form.
Oh,
Alexander.
I checked to see if the girl's alive. And to make sure it's actually a girl, so it's favoring me human.
It is a girl.
Okay.
I will need you to make a medicine check.
Okay. Better yet, I'm just gonna pour lay on hands into her.
How much?
10.
Okay. You do see it move. See the girl moving slightly. You've done that.
Okay, I pick her up.
And that will be the end of your turn then.
Okay. And like a hero, I put my cape around her.
Yeah. The The abomination will attempt to. Wow, I was out of screen the entire time. Well, most of the time. The abomination will essentially try to keep on going in smaller form. Griff will have a chance to do attack of opportunity. And not hitting. Yeah, he's still really hesitant trying to punch a little girl. It's understandable, but not very convenient. Yep.
I mean, we did sit there and watch this thing turn into us, so it's not like
It's more of like the standard scenario of it's been seen before where you know it's evil, but you really still don't want to hurt it, just because of what it represents. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. We call those people amateurs.
Yeah. Serafina, you were up.
Guiding bolt.
Go ahead and try your guiding bolt.
Ooh, I think it misses.
That does miss.
And then I'll keep moving forward.
Gref will 6 will chase after it. And will again attempt to hesitantly punch it. And does not. He'll attempt to grab it to slow it down. Making a good show of it.
Oh no. Oh.
He actually is able to grab it, mainly easier as he just kind of picks her up. It being in a smaller form, easier to do.
Yeah. It's a good thing. If he didn't do that, I was gonna mold earth and dig out a hole in front of it and make it fall into.
That's okay. Aha! Volkers, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna close. When I see him grab it, I'm gonna close range and you know, barroom brawl style, where it's somebody's got a hold of it. And I'm gonna start just chopping at its midsection, I guess.
All right.
All right. Oh Christ! Why?
I will say that you did. I don't think you do get advantage for that, do you?
Yeah, I don't
No,
think so.
it has to be prone.
Yeah, that's yeah.
It just
I
has
guess you're
disadvantage
prone.
against other things.
Yeah. All right. Oh, that would be it then. I've already moved.
Yeah. Alexander, you have a little girl on your hands.
Okay. You think I pull out one of the javelins on my back and just chuck it at the creature?
Did you sling the girl over your shoulder?
It's a 5-year-old, so you know, one arm.
Well, I mean, you still. Did you drop your bow?
Yeah, I put the bow away. I had a whole turn ago.
I will say you
Drop
probably
my-
have disadvantage on this just because you're still holding a girl that is.
You know what? I will take that disadvantage.
It is impeding your movement.
Oh, yeah, I just realized I pulled my sheet out. Still hit.
You still hit.
And let me see, D6.
As you kind of like fumble into getting it, you do manage to barely, without hitting either Volkar or Ref. You do manage to hit it and wound it some more. It is definitely looking tired.
Yep.
The abomination will suddenly sprout blades from its hands and will attempt to stab at the person that is grabbing. That gives us a disadvantage. No. Chainmail is 16 with the shield. That I think that misses regardless. Double check. Oh yeah. This would have disadvantage. It could have had a 20, but didn't. It kind of flails about as Graf is like just dodging while he's holding on. It's like, oh shit, oh god, oh no.
Oh no, Lionard.
Kind of
Snarf,
cuts off
snarf.
part of his hair at the top, giving me a closer cut. Serafina, you are up again.
This might shock you. I cast Guiding Bolt, and I miss.
I feel like you barely almost hit Graf while you're trying to. You're just like, hold still. Wait, what?
You gotta hold him still.
Sorry if I see a giant sparkly lightning bolt come after me. I don't try to dodge.
If you hold him still, you don't have to dodge. I've got good aim, usually.
Okay.
Solid 40-60% of the time.
I think Graf's just going to attempt to headbutt it while it's holding on to it in an attempt to maybe finish it off. I don't know. With the way Graf's been rolling, he does not. He's already grappling it, so he can't really do much else. So he stays there, holding it. God, someone else do it. I can't.
Meanwhile, Wolher has no reservations about attacking a fiend child. This isn't the first time.
Graf's fate was decided by the
baby.
dice. Oh,
A triple. Look at that. Damn. Max
Oh.
everything. What the fuck? This is the best roll I've ever gotten.
Shit. How
Screenshot that for posterity.
How do you kill this thing?
I like to, he's got this thing in a, a grapple, whatever. I like to imagine I just bury this axe, two-handed into the chest, above the sternum and just rip it down, trying to disembowel this thing because fiends are nasty creatures.
As you're just ripping through it, you start seeing the teeth kind of reappear at its stomach, like along across his abdomen and chest. As like the look of the girl's eyes shift into like a single cyclops eye.
Yeah.
Its form doesn't really change much other than that, as it actually just starts mainly turning into goo, then later dissipating.
It had stomach teeth. That is how you know.
Yeah.
Some demon shit right there.
Holy shit, that was gnarly.
Wait a minute. So it dissipates. Does that leave any ashes?
No.
Not this time.
Does not leave ashes.
can I go check on the little girl?
The little girl is currently alive. She is unconscious, probably malnourished.
Yeah. I cast the good berry and pop one in her mouth.
Let's not choke her on accident by putting food in an unconscious woman's mouth.
Oh, okay. I pull it out, then I squish it and put it in her mouth.
You know what? That's fair.
Yeah.
Let's take her back to her mother.
Yeah, you know what? I kind of look around if we can get out of here.
Never got to find our way out first.
That's true.
I offer anybody a good berry?
Nah.
Go ahead and roll me a D100.
Is anybody hurt?
I
Okar
took a
is.
pretty mean hit. Yeah.
Would you like to be a little less hurt?
That would be preferable, yes. There's a percentile.
She'll heal Volcar up 7 points.
Nice.
She'll like put her hand on his shoulder and he gets a warm, fuzzy feeling inside.
Different from the infernal feeling that he always has inside.
More holy.
A very holy feeling inside.
As long as there's no glitter, I'm fine with it.
It's only glitter if someone has advantage on attack against you.
Okay.
Ref is currently trying to shake off the glitter that is still somehow on him magically.
You might as well cut that arm off. You're never going to get the glitter off of it. That's just there forever.
I mean,
now.
it'll fade. It's magic glitter.
My luck with glitter is not great.
So you have previous experience with glitter.
It's like your
It's
house
holy
getting.
glitter.
It's like your house getting hit with a tornado.
Have you ever been in a
really doesn't
brothel?
matter.
No,
What?
I
No.
have not.
Many times.
Okay, at least he'll understand what it's like.
I look towards our tiefling friend. Is there glitter in the brothel?
I mean, some of them do, like the ones in the fancier towns. Just avoid them.
Like this glitter?
You know, I mean, the glitter's
This
glitter,
is very
really.
holy glitter.
I mean, it triggers bad memories.
Wait a minute, are there holy brothels?
Why would there be holy brothels?
I don't know.
Thinks about AP.
Sounds like a
gamers,
goddess of
literally
love
holy brothers.
thing.
I was about to say exactly. I think that's a thing in The Witcher as well.
The power of love. It's just a Witcher themed game.
Unfortunately, there's not a goddess of love, so
Well, time to write up a story for Goddess of Love.
I'll think about that. Maybe.
You'll forget about it.
I'll probably definitely forget about it. It was brought up again.
Yep.
Mm.
There's only like a god for every dominion that
I don't blame you on that one. But anyway, do we get... So what does the thing happen stuff?
It seems that you don't receive any more whispers or any, you don't hear any more singing.
Nice.
Good news, the forest has stopped whispering for us to come in deeper.
Good. Very good.
It, however, is you cannot find your way back at any point in time.
Bad news, I think we're lost.
And what else is new?
Do you want to try to press on or camp for the night?
Probably should camp for the night.
Yeah.
I'll tend to the girl if we camp through the night. Try to make her a little better.
There.
I hand the girl off to Fia.
And then wherever they're at in the camp, I'll ritually cast alarm. Which is, I think it's 20 foot cube
Yeah.
with us being exempted, obviously.
Right.
So if anything enters the cube, it'll send me a signal or wake me up or whatever.
Wake me up.
That probably does go on occasion throughout the night as like little creatures does go through it.
Yeah. Well, usually it's always bigger stuff. I mean, yeah, I
That
assume
is
all
true.
these creatures.
Let's say excludes like the small creatures.
It has to be the size of a Labrador or larger.
Giant bamboo rat comes across.
Dire bamboo rat.
Dire bamboo. Just has bamboo spikes.
It's just the size of a toddler.
Give it a scrap of food.
I'm assuming you all take shifts.
Seems legit.
Ref does volunteer to help watch over the child as well when need be, especially when Serafina goes to take her turn to sleep.
Okay.
Thank you.
For the night, it's relatively peaceful, with the exception of you can hear some of the animals like crickets, birds, some of the rats, some of the lemurs.
Okay.
It's relatively just peaceful and quiet. When morning comes, you do notice that there has been paths that opened up while others have obviously closed without your noticing or knowledge.
Hmm.
Give me one more percentile and don't roll under a 25.
Well, you say that.
How is the little girl doing now, by the way?
She's doing better. Still just really, really tired.
Is she awake?
No.
But she's like sleeping and not unconscious. First, kind of, along those lines.
Roll a medicine.
Got a 6.
You have no idea.
I hit her with the lay on hand, remove cure disease, just to be on the safe side. Just in case she caught something in there. 5 hit points. And I give Sophia about 10 good berries. I guess just to squish and put in her mouth.
I am not sure what's wrong with her, to be honest. Is anybody medically trained? I usually just use magic.
Oh, she's just asleep.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, my medicine's not
I
great.
think that was Griff that said that.
It was Griff.
Okay. Just giving her the squish good berries. It'll be fine. I checked her for diseases. If she had one, she got rid of it.
You're not having diseases. She'll be all right.
At least she won't starve.
Yeah. She just needs rest and nourishment. She's getting both.
I'll carry her while she sleeps.
You sure?
Sure, yeah, why not?
You seem like you have scrawny arms.
She's a child.
And? Have you carried a child for more than 10 minutes?
Why are you being so rude to me?
What I'm hearing is Pondo is calling you soft.
Is this just because he called me soft that one day?
Well, you did ask me if you were soft, and I did say yes, so.
I can carry a child.
You see me with the biggest shit grin on my face, just laughing and just enjoying the moment without saying anything, and I just walk and lead the way because I try to.
Besides, if we get attacked, it's best if my hands are full as opposed to any of your guys'.
I haven't had the best luck of punching, so I would beg to differ.
You can stab things, right?
Yes.
We have these metal things called weapons.
Yes, I have several. He actually does have a battle axe, a great sword.
It's just a serf carrying around a bag of weapons.
Yeah, and it's big metal club.
Yeah, I'm scrapped too. You actually see all my scrapness since my cloak is on the girl right now.
I mostly have them for worst case scenario.
Why don't you make them plan A?
They're plan A if it's something that I cannot grab.
So everything.
I can grab lots of things.
Your words, not mine.
Okay.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's be on our way.
So, for a couple of hours, you feel like you're going the right direction, but you end up somehow at your old campsite.
That's not ideal.
It is not.
The animals around you are looking at you judgingly. It almost feels like. But it's not until late at the next night is they're finally able to get to the path that is out of there.
Whoosh.
Yeah.
As you're judged mainly by the animal creatures that are watching you.
I wave to the animal creature going out. You're lucky the Shogun told me not to eat you. And they way back. They probably say, I'm gonna eat that person next time they come in. But they say it like in animal speech in my head canon of this.
You just make like little squirrel squeaks, like
Yeah.
squeaker squeak squeaking.
Squeak,
Like in,
squeak, squeak. Yeah,
Kronk's New Groove or Emperor's New Groove.
yeah, Emperor.
It's Kronk.
He's best boy.
Yeah.
So humble.
Where do you take the girl?
Back to the town, I assume.
To her mother?
Yeah.
And probably ask for the doctor to come to the mother house.
If there's a doctor in town?
When you take the girl to the mother's house, she doesn't really even care that you still have her shoes on. She immediately just runs at you or whoever is holding the girl. I don't know who is holding the girl at the moment.
I think I am.
Okay.
I believe so, yeah.
I think I carried her the whole way, even if she got heavy, to make a point.
It's a matter of principle now.
She just grabs you and grabs you, then grabs the girl, bursting in tears of what you assume is probably happiness. She bows you almost at the extreme extent of just hands on ground, head to the ground.
I think she's still weak, but she should be all right.
Thank you. I don't know what's I have no words that are enough to thank you. Greatly appreciate this. She'll go lay the girl down in a soft bed or cot and reach into like a hiding place where she pulls out a bag. This is the award that was promised. I hope you put it to good use.
Thank you.
And you three get... Oh, what was the amount? 40 gold pieces to split amongst yourselves.
Very nice.
So in fair trade, in fair exchange, it should
10
be 10
each with Griff.
So 5 gold each.
10
10.
gold each with Griff here.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was thinking 20 otherwise. 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, I tell one of the guards to tell the Shogun that we killed the thing that was corrupting the forest.
Do you want to speak to the Shogun yourself?
I guess.
Very well.
I guess like when you offer that, I guess we go talk. I go talk to the Shogun.
He just immediately starts heading that way
Okay.
without knowing you're following him or not.
Okay, I follow him.
Uh, uh, essentially, the Shogun is almost the same spot that you saw him previously. Except right now he's currently looks fairly tired as it's late night that you got back. And he was just awoken as if someone came to got him. So I heard that you found the girl. Dealt with whatever bad spirits that were within the forest.
These are all correct.
You,
Sorry for waking you. I did not realize what time it was.
It's quite fine. Do you know what it was that was disturbing the forest?
What kind of knowledge check would that be?
Give me Arcana or religion.
Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, it's over here now. I'm gonna go with
And
Arcana.
everybody can roll it.
Ooh, 19. Oh, wait a minute.
No, you got an 18.
18. I got 18.
For
Okay.
some reason you have disadvantage.
It's a toggle you set in the sheet.
Yeah, I didn't change it over back over.
Volkar and Alexander, you've heard of this thing. It's Valkar, what you thought was previously maybe a fiend, it was actually more of an apparition.
Hmm.
Known to be able to shift shape essentially like a shapeshifter, but more not the the mind reading kind of way, just more of can mimic the appearance, the voice, and is able to do some sort of illusionary type stuff as well.
Gotcha.
It is called a. Where's my note?
I add this information to my journal at a later date. I'm starting my journal of monster hunting. Maybe I should call it Alexander Guide to Monsters.
A Shipushifuta. I probably butchered that completely. It is distinctly only known to be in parts of the Shay dynasty, only very rarely ever else.
It was some type of shape-shifting, I don't know, other-planely creature. It tried to take on the appearance of the girl that was missing, but we saw it make that change, so I don't know why it tried to pull a ruse on us, but it was promptly dealt with.
It had a stomach on it. It had one eye on its face thing, had a mouth on its body, and an eye within that mouth.
It's quite a revolting creature, yes.
And it jiggled a lot. Disturbing jiggles.
I don't know personally what that being might have been, but if you say it's dispatched, I will believe you. I do thank you for your service.
Uh,
A pile of goo. It melted, so I assume it is deceased.
did it turn to a pile of goo?
Yeah, it like melted in Grep's arms, like just like melted away or
I
something.
thought it disintegrated.
It did melt, then dissipate.
Oh, if I had a chance to,
Why not both?
Can I try to bottle some of it when it melted?
Could have, but it would have dissipated.
Inside the bottle? Oh,
Yep.
weird.
Thank you for your service. Not much I can offer you here, but I can say that you are welcome to come back anytime.
Well, if you ever have monster or creature troubles again, do not hesitate to contact the Watch. We will always do what we can to rid the world of evil creatures. It is our sworn duty.
What he said.
Yes.
Minus the watch. I'm just a humble bounty hunter.
I will make arrangements for you all to stay the night here in this town at a local inn that we have, free of charge.
Ooh.
A nice bed and a drink seems like a great way to end this little escapade of ours. Just it's the scene from John Wick. Do you need painkillers? No thanks, I got that covered.
All right. I think this is a good point to head off of the night.
I did deduct 20% or two of the 10 gold because they paid tribute. So
go ahead and give yourselves 450 experience.
hey.
That should get you to 3rd level.
Time to pick my subclasses.
Mm-hmm. least I get the other one now. I have both.
Yep. Now you can start doing more pew pew stuff.
Yeah. A little bit. I don't get the really cool stuff till 7.
That's true. Yeah. Are we all good for next week?
Yeah, it should be. I'm not doing anything.
Ditto.
Cotton? I feel like I should ask. Okay, she's nodding. All right.
Griff, will you be here next week?
I will not.
Okay.
I think I need a slight break to reflect on some things.
I put my hand on
Where
his
are you going? We could write you a letter.
I don't know yet.
I put my hand on his shoulder. May you enjoy your crying sessions.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's fine.
All right. I think we're good to stop for the night. So, we will be back next week.
Same bat channel, same bat something. Bat time. There we go.